Yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh, we were planning the whole wedding.
Don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
I don't remember planning the wedding. I don't remember that. But tell everybody. I don't remember.
Yeah, well, anyway, that didn't work out.
T.I. has finally broken his silence, and what he just revealed about Tiny and that shocking DNA test has the whole industry losing its mind.
He went and found him somebody that he can be like, hey, don't move, submit this, do that. And then
Excuse me?
I was not, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But as always,
After weeks of online rumors, secret moves behind the scenes, and fans demanding answers, the self-proclaimed King of the South has made his move, and he's not going down without a fight. This isn't just a statement, it's a declaration of war.
And listen, man, I'ma just be real. The chemistry of you and I cannot be duplicated. You could put you with somebody else, you could put me with somebody else, you ain't gonna get the same thing, man. You know what I mean? It ain't the same fireworks, it ain't the same combustion. You just can't get it. Yeah, let me see who in this bedroom.
Boy, please. Tip just needs to step up. If it's me, he wants, then he needs to show me, show me that he's fighting for what he loves.
For the first time since the DNA results hit the internet, Clifford, T.I., Harris is finally telling his side of the story, and he's not holding anything back. After all the canceled deals, the public embarrassment, and the rumors that his marriage and career might be over, T.I. seems ready to burn bridges clear, his name, and expose what he calls the real truth behind the betrayal. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, because this one's about to get wild, and honestly, as someone who's followed this couple for years, did anyone really think it would come to this? What started as a secret DNA test has now turned into a full-blown PR nightmare. Let's break it down.
Video ain't really the issue. The video being posted up on social media is the issue. If someone would have sent her that video privately, she and I would have had one conversation about it, and it would have been over.
The DNA results confirmed everything Tiny allegedly tried to hide. Rumors she brushed off for months, the quiet tension between her and her longtime friend. Shekinah, all of it came crashing down once those lab results hit the blogs. Fans thought, I would stay quiet, take the L, and let media move on. But nope, he's ready to set the record straight. And the way he did it through leaked audio, a carefully planned interview, and a few lines that might have revealed more than he meant to, has turned this into one of the messiest celebrity dramas Atlanta's ever seen.
Left and went and got a house somewhere else.
Chris, you started cheating. Yes, sir. For those who don't understand, Tip had some infidelities with a girl who I hired, and that girl is one of the reasons why I got my own house.
Days later, reports surfaced that Tiny had filed for divorce, and what was once hip-hop royalty began to crumble right before everyone's eyes. Sponsorships disappeared overnight. Major brands quietly backed out. Radio stations stopped spinning. His latest single, the family hustle image that once made them reality TV favorites, was gone, replaced by headlines calling T.I. Atlanta's fallen king, and just like that, he vanished. No interviews, no tweets, no Instagram rants, not even a cryptic story post. For almost a month, complete silence. That's when the rumors started. Some claimed T.I. had fled the country, hiding out in Dubai. Others said he was locked away in his Atlanta mansion surrounded by lawyers and publicists refusing to even speak to his own label. But insiders say that silence wasn't about shame, it was strategy behind closed doors. T.I. was meeting with his team, crafting the statement that would let him take back control of the narrative.
Self-hate is what will, that's what's gonna cause you to turn your back on people that look like you.
He wanted to come across as sincere but strong, emotional, yet in control. And when he finally spoke, the internet exploded out of nowhere. An exclusive sit-down interview dropped with a major outlet. The teaser alone went viral in minutes. The thumbnail, T.I. in a black hoodie, dim lighting, staring straight into the camera, had everyone locked in. When the full interview premiered, you could feel the tension in every word. T.I. spoke calmly, like a man exhausted from being judged by headlines. I'm a man, I've made mistakes, but I'm no monster, I ain't a liar, and I damn sure didn't deserve this circus. It felt like part confession, part performance. He painted himself as someone betrayed by the people closest to him, especially Tiny. He hinted that when emotions got out of control, Tiny made choices that invited the world into their private life. Everything I ever did, I did for my family, but when you love somebody and they let anger make decisions for them, that's when everything falls apart. He didn't stop there either. Without dropping names, I threw shade at Shekinah, suggesting some people used the drama to chase clout. Some folks got so addicted to attention they forgot who fed them. You feel me? Everyone knew exactly who he was talking about, and the internet went crazy. The clip spread like wildfire, racking up millions of views within hours. But it was the moment T.I. mentioned Tiny directly that froze the entire timeline.
Please. You know you've done nothing to make me want to be there anyway.
You can't say, I can't believe that you left me by myself on this day. You can't do that now.
No, I mean, I
All right.
The moment I said Tiny's name, everything changed. His voice dropped his. Posture stiffened, and that calm, controlled image he'd been holding on to started to crack. He claimed Tiny's betrayal wasn't an accident. It was calculated. That woman knew exactly what she was doing. You don't run to the media with your pain, you heal it at home. She knew that. To some, he sounded like a man still hurting. To others, it was classic deflection. But T.I. didn't stop there, he hinted. There was more to the story that Tiny had her own. Secrets. Then came the line that sent the internet into a frenzy. That test wasn't supposed to go public, man. That was between family. It was subtle, but it confirmed what insiders had been whispering for weeks, that Tiny allegedly tried to keep the DNA test sealed, and someone close to them leaked it anyway.
The video ain't really the issue. The video being posted up on social media is the issue. If someone would have sent her that video privately, she and I would have had one conversation about it, and it would have been over.
That one line flipped the entire story. Suddenly it wasn't just T.I. being exposed, Tiny was under fire too. And the internet went wild within hours of the interview dropping. Gossip blogs and news pages were digging for receipts. One outlet claimed court documents showed Tiny's legal team had tried to file a motion to keep certain family-related results sealed. Another source alleged the couple's legal battle involved paternity, evidence that was never supposed to go public. The headlines were ruthless. Tiny Harris tried to hide DNA evidence. Sources claimed T.I. was right. Court filings suggest confidential test. Tiny's team refused to confirm or deny anything, which only fueled the fire. Meanwhile, T.I. doubled down, posting a clip from the interview on Instagram with one simple caption: "Truth don't need no PR." Tiny, on the other hand, stayed completely silent. No posts, no comments, not even a cryptic lyric. And that silence made people even more suspicious. Social media exploded. T.I.'s supporters flooded timelines defending him for finally speaking out. He's been quiet long enough, let the man speak. Everybody loved him when he was the provider. Now they crucify him for being human. Tiny's fans weren't buying it. They accused T.I. of gaslighting and manipulating public sympathy, calling the interview a performance. Clips of Tiny crying in court resurfaced, painting her as the real victim. "He's gaslighting Tiny again, just like always," one user tweeted. Within hours, 2 hashtags were trending side by side. T speaks injustice for Tiny. YouTube panels, podcasts, and reaction channels tore the interview apart frame by frame. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any messier, Shakina Anderson decided to speak up. Late one night, she went live on Instagram Eyes, fiery tone defiant, and within minutes, thousands of people tuned in. No filter, no PR team, no script, just pure emotion.
She ain't talked about nothing about how she to make it tip. I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about how she done suck? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah, y'all want to talk about that? Let's get into it. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all how much she done. Why she ain't told y'all about she one of the women who used to go recruit the. What's up?
And she came for T.I. hard. "Boy, you wasn't saying all that when you was begging me to keep quiet," she snapped, rolling her eyes with a bitter laugh as the comments section exploded. Fans calling her messy, others calling her brave. But Shakina didn't back down. She claimed that before the DNA test ever leaked, T.I. had allegedly offered her hush money, promising to make things right if she stopped talking to the blogs and kept everything private. But according to her, that money never came. Then came the line that had everybody replaying the live. "Don't play victim now, Tip. You was the one calling me, not the other way around. Keep lying and I'ma start showing proof." The threat hung in the air like smoke, Shakina hinted. She had screenshots, texts, even voice notes that could end careers, but she wasn't ready to drop them. Not yet. This wasn't gossip anymore. This was war and all out. Digital battle between 3 people who once called each other family.
We in our 30s. I'ma find love to a nigga already broken by the other bitch. I really want her.
What?
I really want my bitch. You ain't my bitch. You don't know me.
Oh.
Fuck, I'ma meet you at 30-something. You can never know me. We in our 30s.
The comment sections lit up like wildfire. Fans divided, influencers dissecting every word, podcasts spinning theories overnight. But if you thought the drama was only personal, the industry was already making its move. Behind the glittering headlines, T.I.'s business world was quietly collapsing. Sources close to his management revealed that several sponsorship deals, including a rumored $10 million brand partnership, had been quietly pulled. Concert promoters postponed shows, citing unforeseen scheduling changes. Insiders admitted ticket sales had tanked after the scandal broke. Even longtime collaborators artists who once called him Big Bro started unfollowing him on social media. The silence from his peers was deafening. A leaked report from his camp allegedly estimated that T.I. had lost over $30 million since the story began. Endorsements, label advances, production deals all drying up. One insider summed it up perfectly. T.I. can't out-talk this one. His reputation's in ashes. The damage is done. Podcasts that once begged him for interviews were now canceling appearances. Industry execs whispered that brands didn't want the risk. For the first time in his 2-decade career, Clifford Harris wasn't the one. Holding the microphone, he was the one being silenced. But if there's one thing T.I. has mastered over the years, it's flipping the narrative. And what he did next proved he wasn't giving up his crown without a fight. A few days after the backlash, peaked T.I. dropped something no one saw coming. A cryptic cinematic Instagram video. No captions, no hashtags, just visuals. It opened with drone shots of Atlanta at dawn, quiet streets, city lights fading into sunrise, then a lone figure walking under the skyline. No words, just the faint echo of a deep voice layered over atmospheric music. A king falls, but only fools think he won't rise again. Fans went wild, speculating whether it was a teaser for a documentary, a new album, or a tell-all fashion project. Clips of the video spread across TikTok as viewers analyzed every frame. Some noticed symbolic details, a crumbling crown a child's toy in the background, flashes of courtroom lights. Insiders claimed it was part of a larger plan. T.I.'s team allegedly prepping a multi-part docuseries titled Redemption: The Real Story. But instead of a reveal, the caption said only 12 words. Some truths don't need defending. They speak for themselves. That was it. No names, no hashtags, but it said everything. Within minutes, blogs exploded. Fans flooded the comments interpreting the post as Tiny's final word, a quiet, powerful clapback to everything T.I. had said in his interview. I didn't even want this. The money. I had just got like $5 million and another 10, then another 2. I was doing shows. You know what I mean? Out of final behavior. One comment read, "She said it all without saying a word." Entertainment sites dubbed it the final word from the Queen of the South. While T.I. posted cinematic visuals and cryptic lines, Tiny's calm, confident silence spoke louder than any statement ever could. And as the dust finally began to settle, one thing became painfully clear. This wasn't just a scandal. It was the public collapse of an empire. When the noise finally died down, the damage was irreversible. Tiny began quietly rebuilding her life, focusing on her kids, reconnecting with her music, and leaning on close friends who never left her. Sighed Shekinah. Once the loudest voice in the storm started fading from the headlines, her live streams grew shorter, her tone softer, her eyes tired. The drama had clearly taken its toll, and T.I. he was still trying to pick up the pieces of a legacy that may never look the same. The DNA test didn't just reveal a secret. It revealed the truth about loyalty, ego, and power. It showed how fast empires can fall when the foundation isn't built on honesty. T.I. may have broken his silence, but what he said, and what he didn't, could haunt him forever. Because sometimes silence doesn't protect you, it just delays your downfall. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment whose side you're on, Tiny's, T.I.'s, or Shekinah's. Because if this story proved anything, fame fades but receipts last forever.